A lot of people will come, they will embrace him and they will pray for him. They will reverse all the curses, which I have never caused. I did not promote all the cursing and all stuff like that. And they will give to me. I will be one of those people that will give that boy. The moment I can say that I don't keep your money, I understand. But it was due to because of they've not done, they have not done, there's a lot of speculations that this child might not be for Mohbad that is making people to doubt. And there's not a big deal asking for the DNA thing. And the woman, the widow, make it more to be suspicious that there might be a foul play that is likely that child is not even for Mohbad. And for the father has been hearing what people have been saying. And I don't think there's anything wrong in the father saying that he trying to be sure that the child is actually a legitimate son of Mohbad, because he doesn't want the situation where how is it going to sound that a child died a mysterious death. The wife is young. I'm talking about before now.
Let's leave that one. That is gone. Now the truth remains that, I have to tell you this. And, Prime Boy was a supposed suspect at the time. I am telling you this, as far as I'm concerned, in my own opinion, he did what he has to do to remove himself from a case. If I see that I'm a suspect in the matter, I will do everything I have to do to make sure I remove myself from the case. And that is what he did. So the same thing Spending did before he was removed from the custody, before he was bailed. When you are in such dilemma, we can do so many things. And when we do that, it's just for survival. So I think I will actually say I understand that. But the fact that in this case, there has been so many speculations, assumptions, and people jump on the bandwagon every time. And every time there seems to be that these things are not proven, we don't learn. And that is my headache. We don't learn. We jump on something that is a speculation, and eventually the thing, there is no clarity, there is no evidence to back it up. We leave that one, then in the next 1 month, somebody brings something else, we jump on it again. And that is how we got to where we are today. We keep jumping on speculations. And when that speculation seems to have no basis, seems to have no backing, we don't come back.
Mr. Prof,
let me just.
What are the speculation that you are referring to right now? I want to know can you just list one or two speculations that you?
There was a speculation that they wanted to throw the baby into the river.
There's no speculation. I heard it myself. I heard it.
You said you had it. Yes. But there's no proof. There's no
Hold
proof.
On. From
you said you had it from someone. Listen, Bossman. Listen, let me explain this to you. A suspect will tell you anything. I will tell you anything to move out of a custody. Somebody that is in custody is telling you something, and you think because he said it is true. I will tell you anything just to make you believe what I have, and then you take me out of it. Somebody gave me a 3 seconds video just because the person wanted to collect money from him, and he's still running around with the 3 seconds video now.
Okay.
People do anything.
But there was a speculations that Naira Marley and Sam Larry fight Mohbad. Do you agree that was a speculations too?
There was no speculation like that.
There were
speculations. Listen, there was nothing like that. Naira Marley.
There was speculations that Mohbad died of air infection.
Listen. You people, the people that jumped on things, when you jump on things and you don't try to understand and make your investigations, ask questions about things, then there will be problem. Number one, at the beginning, these people were not accused of killing or trying Mohbad. Sam Larry was said to have bullied him. And the questions was, when Sam Larry, who was supposedly an associate of Naira Marley, was bullying this guy, what did Naira Marley do about it?
No, no,
And it was a legitimate
I
question.
do not agree with you, sir. I do not agree
You
with
don't
you.
agree with me. You don't have to
Now,
agree with me,
hold
but that's
on,
what I know.
hold on. Let me try to bring our to bring your mind to something that happened in the past. After the announcement that Mohbad is dead in the vehicle, we had Instablock came up with air infection.
Just say Insta blog.
Just hold on now. Just hold
No,
on.
I'm asking you. Let's just. Did you just say Insta blog?
Hold on now. Instablock came out that Mohbad died of air infection.
Was Insta blog a family member?
Just hold on now. Just hold on.
No,
Let me land. Let me land, and then you will see where I'm going, because I'm trying to bring our memory back to, it's a memory lane. I'm trying to bring ourselves back to what happened in the past. So it's systematically, okay? So now, after that, how can air infection pied somebody? People start asking questions. The next thing, the wife came out, started saying, take your trophy, and he wrote a whole episode of, you finally buy this guy. Oh, take your trophy. And we're about to go to Canada. Oh, you want me to go to
Bossman,
Canada?
can I say
Just
something?
just hold on. I'm telling you how it worked. Okay?
You wanted to. If you say too many things, I won't be able to
Just
respond. You
hold on.
said
I
two
am
now.
narrating systematically based on
I
what
know
happened
this
in the
narration. I'm
past.
not new. I know this
Just
narration.
hold
I'm not
on.
new to this issue.
I'm not only talking to you, we also have audience that are also listening. And I'm trying to let them know, because you are saying that, because I'm telling you there are some areas where things also went around because they were trying to manipulate to push the whole thing on Naira Marley and Sam Larry. You were saying that no,
That
it
is
was
what.
not like that.
Listen. That is what
There
you
was
think. That
speculation.
is what you
Because
think. That's
if the wife
your
knew,
opinion.
hold on. What I'm trying to say in essence is that if the wife knew that the nurse came to the house and pied Mohbad, that she was there when they pied Mohbad, why was she not playing with our mind and our brain? That come and take your trophy, oh, maybe you have already pied him. Who was she talking
Can
to?
I
Who was she
can I now say
referring to?
something now? Can I explain that?
Go ahead, please.
Now, you see, that's what I said. We jump on
Speculations.
bandwagons. We pick things the way we understand it. And I don't blame someone for doing that. But when you go back and when you take your time to listen to things and this think about it, you will understand these things. Now, uh ear infection or no ear infection was a blogger's post, and I don't put any, I don't see any substance in a blogger's post, because the blogger did not tell you that it was the wife that said that to them. So I don't put
So
any
who was
evidence
giving
to
this
that.
lover information about, especially about the wedding,
Listen,
the
oh
pictures
my
of the
God,
wedding and everything
you
about the wedding?
listen.
Who?
You just said Instablog said it was ear infection.
Yes.
And Instablog did not say they got the information from someone, from a family member,
Which of the family member? We don't know, right?
whoever. They did not
So
say they
that
got
means
it from.
Inside Blog is likely to get the information from those among the people in the house that know that something happened to Mohbad.
That's why you always make mistake. You said it's
Oh,
likely. You
nobody
said,
knew. Nobody.
listen, boss man,
Okay.
listen. You said likely. You cannot say likely
Because
and
nobody
believe
knew
it.
Mohbad don't fight now. It's the 50 people in the house that know that Mohbad has fight
Listen.
now.
That is a conditional statement. Likely. So that it has
Nobody
no
knew. Say
substance.
Mohbad don't fight. Isabel just blog, come out and say
Oh
that
my
Mohbad
God.
died of air infection. That means it's
Isabel can
bad
say
information.
anything. Isabel is a blogger. Isabel is
So
a
how did
blogger.
Isabel got to know that Mohbad fight?
You have to ask Instablog. If you don't ask
Oh
Instablog, you
my
won't
God.
know.
See, if
Have
they did
you?
not hear any hint, they will not
Oh
go see
God.
that Mohbad died of air infection.
Still a speculation, and
And
you are
when they
still
heard that, okay, the wife did not hear that
listen.
Instagram came out. Hold on.
Listen now.
Okay. I don't want us
Boss
to look like
man,
we're arguing.
this is
I
a
want us to engage.
we need to agree on these things. It is a speculation, and we are giving it credence. I don't give speculation credence. Nobody has come out after almost 2 years to say I'm the one that said this to Instablog.
Okay.
Instablog has not come out after almost
Let
two
us
years
agree that
to say
nobody
that this is the person that
nobody
gave me
has
the
come out to say
information.
that I was the one that sent stuff to Instablog. Now, can you also make sense to me that who was giving Gist lover information, all the weddings, the pictures of wedding of Mohbad and all stuff like that. Who gave all those?
Anybody could have done that. I don't care
Oh,
about that.
anybody,
That doesn't listen. That doesn't have
anybody.
anything
And
to
you
do.
think, okay,
The
narrow
fact
it
that
down. Who could it
listen
be?
now,
It's not
the
the
fact that
wife.
pictures come out, what does that do? It doesn't do anything. Pictures of
No,
marriage
who
came out.
gave all those facts to Gist lover?
That does not concern
To the
anybody
point
because it
that
does
this
not
lover
affect the
even went,
case.
when the Yamoto
Listen,
went to Mohbad's house, this lover also sent their people. They also was also in Mohbad's house when the senator went to Mohbad's house that day.
this lover was there. You know this lover.
Uh-uh.
Are you saying you know you can recognize
Did
this
this lover
lover?
send his agent to there? Of course, they would
Can
go
you
there
recognize this lover? That's what I'm asking. You said this lover
because
went
this
there.
lover was live. She was streaming live from inside the place when the senator went to Mohbad's house. She was streaming live.
So, assuming live that somebody went there, how does that affect the
Who
case?
was giving this lover the wedding, the ring, the
Listen, all these
because
things
this
are
lover that
frivolous
brought
things.
out all the pictures of
You
Baba
are talking
Mohbad,
about
the
things that
wedding.
it does not
Now
matter.
this is
All
where
these
you
things does
guys
not
don't want to
matter.
go. You don't want to
Bossman,
admit
these things
that
does not matter.
somebody
It
that
does not
knows whatever that have all the
listen. Oh
pictures,
my God.
that have
Oh my
everything,
God.
and the person could be narrowly to be
Now,
Wumi.
Bossman, let me tell you this. We put credence into things that does not matter in this case. And I don't want to do that. That is you know, frivolous things. That's not, I don't know. I don't care about all that because it does not have any effect on this case or whatever. Now, you saying that the lady posted, that's where I'm coming to. Listen, I'm a Yoruba boy. And I understand when it is that when somebody that is very close to you dies. And the fact that this person has been bullied almost all his life, and there's somebody that has a first hand, you know, that has been there first hand almost whenever this guy was bullied. Now, listen, if I have somebody die, even at the age of 80, I will say, wọ́n ti pa o, they have killed him o, àwọn kìíní kan ló pa o, àwọn ayé ló pa o, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti pa ẹni yìí, they have taken this person from me. That is understandable for me
Okay,
because
you can
I
call it
understand.
grieving, Abi. It's grieving, right?
Can you allow me to finish?
Okay. Go ahead.
That is understandable to me because it is done by our people. It is rhetoric and it is the way we do it. That these people have eventually killed my husband. They have eventually killed my this thing. They have eventually did this. Now, if somebody posted that come and take your trophy, you have killed him without mentioning anybody's name, then how do you now say that is a substance? How do you come out to keep saying she doesn't have the right to do a solico the way she wants? She's human. For the person, it's emotional. So if she say that they have killed her husband and she's emotional about it, and she's saying that if you have killed my husband, come and take your trophy. You've eventually killed him without saying anybody's name. So what is that about? How do people still come out today to still talk about that? That is what I don't understand. She didn't mention anybody's name. She was just, expressing her emotion at the moment. And I understand that because I've lost people before. I've lost friends. I've lost family. So, you know, so if we still keep saying this same thing that does not even have any relevance, then I don't understand. Unless somebody can tell me here today that when she made that post, she mentioned somebody's name specifically, then I will stop this line of thought.
All right. So, can I talk now? All right. So now my concern is this. All right. Um, You were saying that when Wumi came out to the public and then to the on Instagram and started writing all those things, you considered all those things she was writing as grieving. She was grieving, right? Okay, cool. Let's agree that she was grieving. She was able to write all those episodes, all right? And in all those episodes, she could not tell us the kind of pie Mohbad. We never knew.
That is where
hold on. I think that interjects you. Let me learn before so that you will understand where I'm driving at. In all the grieving that she all the episodes that she wrote there, she did not state that there was a nurse. And at the time, what she wrote triggered the course of event that was happening back then, because there was also, after she wrote those events, all those episodes, there was videos of Mohbad's bullying. Also, some people were saying releasing all those old videos of Mohbad being bullied, spreading all around the place. And people started, with what she wrote, people started reading meanings to it with the videos that people were releasing to the public, and they started thinking towards Naira Samilari. Now, if Naira Samilari were to be in the country that day, it's likely that they could have lynched those guys. She knew that those people probably bullied her husband, but they were not the one that pied her husband. She knew that the nurse, according to
her... Did she say they pied her? Did she say that the one that pied her?
Hold on. This is I'm talking about. Hold on now.
Did she say they were the one that pied her?
I am telling you about the fact, things that actually happened. You were there in the house. Mohbad, according to our narratives and according to a story that she brought, according to her testimony at the coroner inquest, I'm using our whole words at the coroner inquest now. We never knew that she was right there when Mohbad died. Okay? And you saw people peddling narratives that Naira Samilari pied Mohbad. You were there when they said Baba Mohbad buried Mohbad alive. You were telling me that you were grieving, that you could not even come out to correct that narrative, that that people are planning to go and lynch Baba Mohbad in the house. So it was because you are grieving, your grief that made you to keep quiet and allow all those narratives to be spreading, because it could have led to the pie of that man, Baba Mohbad. It could have led to the pie of Samilari.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Okay, go ahead.
Have you lost a loved one before?
I have, yes.
You have they are very close one, right?
Yes.
Now, let me tell you this. I will tell you that this lady posted, and I can tell you I can tell you here right now that from that moment, she might not even be with her phone.
Oh, really?
No, there is not really. Listen. I am telling you, I am asking you questions.
A whole episode on internet, and you are telling me that she's not on the phone?
Are you telling me? Now listen, Bossman. Stop.
Somebody came online to write all those episodes, and she could not write that there was a nurse. So a nurse.
Now let me ask you.
My husband, though.
Calm down. I don't know why you are irritated.
No, I'm just trying to make it. We are trying to.
This thing
something that is really glaring. You are trying to cover it up. That she's not with her phone.
Are you saying? Are you cover it up? How did she cover it up? Because she said, "My husband is eventually dead now." What does that mean? You are the one reading meaning to something that does not have any meaning. Yes, you are reading meaning to something that has no meaning. She has the right to make a post. Are you saying she doesn't have the right to do that?
So we were reading meaning to what she wrote.
Yes, it is. And you are still reading meaning up to today.
7 paragraphs of a write-up. There is no place where she wrote that the nurse came and injected my husband.
And listen, that would have been wrong.
But
that would have been wrong. Listen,
pictures and narratives of what happened.
Now listen,
how Mohbad, who was giving this level all this information.
Nobody will come on the internet to say a nurse came to my house, a nurse injected my house. At the moment the person that nobody will do that. She doesn't owe you anything to come to the internet to come and write how her husband died. She owes you nothing. She can decide to do what she likes, the way she wants it, or the way she likes it. So who are you
Hold
to
on.
question
Let's forget about
her?
okay. Let's forget
Who are
about
you
what
to
okay.
keep
Let's
questioning
forget
her?
about
This is
what she
almost
wrote.
2 years
Let's
and
forget
you
about
keep
what she
doing the
wrote.
same thing. Who the fuck are you guys?
Look, let's forget about what she wrote. I agree with you. Let me agree with you. Let me just agree with you on that part. Now,
She doesn't owe anybody
hold
anything.
on. She doesn't owe anybody no explanation according to your words. All right, but that she doesn't owe anyone no explanation does not change the fact that she came on the internet and she wrote over 6 or I don't know. Is it 7?
Rightfully so, that's what she wants and she did it.
Hold on
So,
now. Hold on now.
as long as she did not accuse
So far
anyone,
that she came to write 7 episodes of
she didn't
whatever that
accuse anyone.
you guys consider that as grieving, which let me accept with that. That means
She
that
owes
shows
nobody
that
any
she had
explanation.
hold on now. That means she had access to her phone. All right. So
Yeah.
now, so far that she came to write 7 episodes shows that she has access to her phone. So when she was hearing that Baba Olopomwe,
How do you know she was hearing that? How did you know that she was hearing that? Were
Okay,
you in the house with her? Were you with her at the
why
moment? How did you know she heard that?
why would she hear that? Why are you trying
What
to
are you saying?
protect this girl? Let it make sense. Can you just make it make sense?
Why are you projecting
But you
your
went
own
on the internet
thoughts?
to write 7 episodes of stuff and telling me
Why are you
number one,
projecting
you
your
first said
thoughts
that she
on
doesn't have
her?
access to the phone. Now you are telling me that why do I expect her to know?
I'm saying, how do you know that she knew that?
Who was okay? Now tell me, how did Gist Lover got to know about everything that went down at the wedding? How they got
You
married?
should
How
then
Mohbad
you should go and
proposed?
ask this
All those
lover. Go and
pictures of
ask
Baba
this
Mohbad that
lover,
never
man.
surfaced on the internet surfaced.
Bossman,
How did they get to the
ask
house?
this lover. Go and ask this lover
I'm not
how
talking
this
Gist
lover
Lover.
got to know.
Who was giving Gist Lover all those informations?
Ask this lover.
Oh, really?
Yes. Stop making
The
all
same
these
Gist Lover.
speculations. These things are unnecessary.
Hold on,
Stop
please.
it. You keep doing this.
Hold on.
Go and
The
ask this
same
lover
Gist
if you
Lover that
want
you're
to know.
asking me to ask, we caught Gist Lover on the live stream of Ade West when he ran to a house when Kemi Olunloyo came out and started calling out Ade West that you need to be
Can
with
I ask you a question?
hold on, let me land please. That Ade West he came from Dubai, he used to be with Samilari and blah 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 blah. And in that live stream, we saw this lover writing there saying, stop, look outside. And we saw this lover telling him what to do. So that means this lover was in the life of all those 15 people in the house trying to
What are you
change
saying?
narratives.
What exactly are you saying? I
What I
mean,
am saying
you
is
are
that
making different
during the live
conjectures.
stream of Ade West,
You are making different conjections. It doesn't make
is
sense to me.
don't care babe know that she's up there. I don't know if she let me block. Let me now, Prof. I am still talking about the live stream of Ade West. The live stream of Ade West. In the live stream of Ade West, we saw this lover telling them what to do.
Telling Ade West in the live stream of Ade
Ade
West.
West is one of the 15 people in the house as at the tide of Mohbad.
So why are you here to ask Ade West how he knew
No,
or
now
what is his tie
because we believe we
this lover?
believe that the this lover is in the life of the 15
Stop saying believe.
in the
You keep
house,
saying you
including Wumi,
believe, you believe, you believe.
including Wumi, due to that aspect.
You see what you have done now. You believe. So because you
Okay, how
in
did
your own mind
this
believe,
lover?
listen,
How did
because
she?
you
How
in
was she
your mind
controlling those people in the house?
you are making projections because you believe in your mind. So I
Okay, I
should
just
believe
asked
it
you
with
a
you.
question that how did this lover got to know how Mohbad proposed to Wumi? All
I
the
am
pictures
asking
of
you
the
to.
traditional marriage, trying to paint it to all that Wumi and Mohbad they married, they did
The
whatever. How
only
did they get
person,
all those information?
listen,
Who was
the
giving them
only
all those
person,
pictures? Who
the
gave them
only
all this
person that
information?
answer that your question is this lover. So you need to ask this lover. That's the truth. You need to ask this lover. Bossman, stop making conjections.
So
This thing does not help us.
Prof,
The
lastly,
DPP, wait
you were saying
now,
that
I can
when
see
when
DPP.
everyone
The
was going
DPP,
ballistic.
wait now,
Okay,
the
okay.
DPP said that everything the Aloba and his lawyer have said or have brought to court is their imagination. And this imagination is what the so-called public on TikTok have
He
been
was referring to the
working with.
Samilari and whatever. That's
I'm not talking
I've
about
tweeted this
Samilari.
piece
I'm
before
not
you came up.
listen. I'm not talking of Samilari. I said the DPP said in court that everything that Aloba and his lawyer brought to court were imagination,
He was
figments of his
referring to this case of
imagination.
Samilari and the other bully people now. That the
I'm not talking
only
about
official one now.
Samilari.
He was
I'm
referring
not
to the
talking of
Samilari and then Prime Boy situation. It wasn't talking
whatever
about.
it is.
That's what he was
Let's
referring
stop.
to. I just read
Let's
it out.
stop. Let's stop saying no, being imaginary.
Okay, hold on.
Everything
Prof,
that the
can you,
public have worked with
according to you, sir,
is imagination.
let me ask you a question. According to you, can you
Yeah,
make it make sense to me? As at the
that
time of the incident, when we were trying to figure out waiting by Mohbad, what do you think, or who do you think was giving Gislover those information?
I have told you that you need to ask this lover that. Don't ask me that. I don't make conjectures. I don't put my thoughts as facts. I don't do that. I work with
Oh, really?
facts. If yes, I don't put
All
my
right.
own
Now,
opinion over
why
as a
did
fact. I
okay?
don't put my
Now,
opinion
what you're
out
trying
as
to
a
make me
fact.
to understand now, Mister the Prof, is that during the time when the public were going ballistic on Baba Mohbad that he buried Mohbad alive, you are telling me that Wumi might not be on the phone during that period of time.
And listen,
They could have
Bossman.
lynched
That's
Baba
where you
Mohbad. They could have
listen.
lynched Baba Mohbad, saying
Okay,
that Baba
listen,
Mohbad buried Mohbad alive. And you're telling
listen.
me that
Do you
Wumi was not on
listen?
the phone.
Listen now. That's where I know it shows exactly where your allegiance is. You understand? At the time you are talking about, nobody knew, nobody make any conjecture or thoughts that yes, the father buried him alive. Nobody did that. Nobody. What we
Everybody
did,
were angry.
listen now.
Okay?
Oh, boss man, you will not allow someone to come to talk
Go
now.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
When this guy was exhumed, at that time the police were involved already. When he was exhumed and people saw blood, they felt there is blood or something, which which somebody eventually said it was mud or something like it. But when that happened and he was exhumed, people are like, maybe there is a possibility that this guy was buried alive. They did not say that the father buried him alive.